Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on our single-player survival Minecraft world. I need to keep doing this because I started off doing it. So, today's episode we're going to be getting through a few things around this bottom area. Right on this side. Just over there. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building ourselves that dry dock area that we said we're going to be building our ships and boats and whatever we end up doing. Maybe even a submarine on the other side of this little mountain here. And originally I thought we would put it in this side here, but I thought maybe if we come around this side, we could actually fit it in because there's a bit of weird stuff happening around that area. And it's kind of just facing all the same direction, like there, as if we're just presenting to that side. But overall, I think we're better off doing it on the other side, so the boats come around in here and go in on this side around here, just in the mountain. I think that'll be really, really cool, building inside and outside of the mountain, as if it's kind of built inside. Now, as far as what we're going to do today, I think we'll get the main part of this done, and I want to kind of speak to you about a few ideas about what we could have inside of it. So, let's get started with a bit of clearing this out. Now, we're probably going to want to mark out the area we want, so probably around there, go up around here, and we'll come around this side over here, and we'll place one around about there. Good. And maybe the last one, just over there. That'll be good. That'll be good. Alright, so that should do an alright job. Now, all we have to do is press this one special button. And we should see, yes. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Now we can go inside here and see how well this worked. This was really, really good. Very simple. Solved the problem. And I think it worked really, really well. So that's really good. Let's not horse around anymore. Let's go and have a look at what else we have to do here, so yeah. I maybe did prepare it, by the way. Overall, I think this really worked a really, really good job. I'm actually kind of impressed. We should probably use TNT a little bit more than what we've used before. And I didn't even take a single heart of damage. What? That is crazy. Alright, so if we can clear this water, which is the only problem, we will solve all the issues in this. Yep, perfect. Great. Right, we can grab some more redstone. And we're also going to have to clear out a bit more of this around here. Actually, what's this? Oh, no. There was more stuff under here. I forgot about this. Okay. Good. Good. Overall, that's success. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Okay. More. We'll grab all this. And we even got our repeater back. Great. Now, let's try and get our way out of that. And we can start clearing it out. And start building a bit more with maybe a bit of oak around the sides. I'm not too sure. But overall, I've got some idea. And I think that's what we need. And on this side here, I'm thinking we're going to make a little bit of a gate. Where, well, we'll clear this button away. But yeah, we're going to have a gate that's going to be separating the water from the rest of the inside here. Which I think will be quite good to make it look like it's actually been blocked in. And the water can't get in. Which is actually what I'm pretty sure these things are. I'm pretty sure it's called a drydock. I'm not 100% sure. But overall, I think that's what you kind of need to do. So we have this little bit of a gate, which won't actually be working, but it'll be decorative, and it should look kind of cool. So it's kind of, if you don't know what I'm talking about, think of it as more of a mechanics type of workshop, with like the cars up on stilts, because we're going to be putting this boat up on stilts, and it's kind of just like we got no more water left in it, pretty much. Pretty much. It's pretty simple. But overall, I think it should be pretty damn simple, and it should make sense in the end. I'm sure you guys will see exactly what I'm doing with that, at least. But inside here, I'm really excited to get the store fixed, get the brewery fixed, but that won't be done just yet. We'll get going on the rest of this stuff over here, and I hope we can get to the boat. I'm not too sure whether we'll get to the boat today, but I hope we do. And I would just want this to really have like a pretty cool arch around this area here. I think that'll be really, really cool, going into the mountain and going kind of deep. I'm not too sure how deep just yet, but we'll be going in there significant way. So, I might have to put a beacon up, or I might have to do something to help me along with this clearing. Maybe I'll just get started with some of this stuff, or even I can try and find some more TNT. That could be something good. The inside has been cleared out, and I've got to quickly talk to you about some of the stuff that is going on down here. So we spoke about this arch that we're going to be doing. Now, inside here, what I'm going to think is that we're going to line the bottom with probably some stone brick. And then on the sides, what I'm thinking, maybe we'll keep it kind of stony, but with some supports in it. I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll go with some logs or planks. But yeah, I think what we'll do is probably put some of the oak Or maybe some spruce, maybe, I'm not too sure. I'm kind of confused with this one, whether I should be doing some of the other logs or keeping them with the same logs in the city, but I don't know. I think overall it'll be a good bit of a challenge to get these to kind of work in with the rest of it. So maybe we'll try with some spruce, and we can try and get our width right. So if we go back a little bit and plan a little bit, we can see from pretty much that side there to this side around here. So that side with grass and this side's block thing. So we'll just yeah, dig it out like that. And you can also check, I didn't end up putting in my base haze beacon, by the way. So if we clear this area out, we know exactly where that side should be. And probably around this side should be deep enough. And which grass was it that I chose there? I can't remember. I had a look at grass and I can't remember now. Let's quickly check this out. That one on the right there. Perfect. The next thing I think we'll probably do is terraform the top there. I mean, that won't be now, but we will eventually do that to make this look like it's really built into a mountain. And overall, I think that'll just be a better thing to do. So if we come up one block as well here, by the way, I think it'll look like it's actually holding the water out. So I don't want to go level. I want to go just one above. Maybe two. One I think will be sufficient. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go inside here to make the actual gatey gate thing. And we're going to go in one just to make it look like it's kind of popping out, you know, like all our other builds, where it just makes it a little bit more three-dimensional. It gives it a bit of depth. And let's match up this floor just around there. That should be good. And we can grab some oak planks like that. Because, I mean, oak planks, we need them for the door. It's a good little bit of contrast. And we'll just go and fill this all in. And that was a bit silly. I should probably have done that in rows at the bottom. But what we'll have to do is we'll have to make like a separation in the middle here, as if there's two different doors. I think they'll look kind of good, as if they've kind of slided together to make this door closed. So what we have to do is make sure that this is actually an odd number, actually, before I do that, because that'll need an odd number to get a line down the middle. So aside from that, it also means will be easier to build. So let's quickly count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're gonna have to go out one more. Yeah, maybe if we get rid of that. And is the sun going down? No. Good. I swear I'm always sleeping in this world. Alright, so let's have a look there. That'll be the middle, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Alright, so if we go there, mark the middle for the inside so we can see. And we'll come down here, and we can then put a middle piece thing with some spruce here to look like it is a doorway that's closed now. So we'll go off that block over there. Probably should have used spruce. That's alright. And now we should be able to fill the rest of this in as though these doors came from each side. You know, I'm not so sure whether this is how they work, but it's a good feel, I think. I think it will look pretty cool, specifically underwater, just to give the door a little bit more detail underwater, because you're not going to see too much, and having a dark line there will really make it look like it is part of detailing of this build. So I think we'll have to see how we go, but I think that'll work quite well. So aside from all this, what I was thinking to do, like, inside here, we want to separate, like, dig out the rest of this in, like, a circular sort of pattern, and round it out in the middle there. But I'm not too sure how well we'll get that. I think we'll have to give it a bit of trial and error and eventually see how well we go. I want to keep it symmetrical, but I'm not too sure whether I'll be able to, because I think it might look a little bit odd being completely symmetrical, although it might not. And not only that, it's also going to be quite tough. So if we go up here, we'll need a little bit more in there, but I think this is actually looking alright. Now what we may as well just start doing is clearing out all this land over here without getting the water in right now, just because that'll make life a lot easier. No, that's wrong. Good, that's back. We just have to clear this out just a little bit to make sure that we can get the water down there, and I think it'll work. All right. So if we go down here, oh no, we're gonna have to clear out a bunch of stuff underwater. Hopefully we can clear it out from the other side. Alrighty, so this is all being cleared out, and I decided to start going around like this with all the stone brick, and I think eventually we'll sort of add in a few slabs, but I thought I'd show you guys what's going on before I get too far away. I want to try and get these sort of symmetrical, but I thought if I do it this way, eventually I'll kind of get it to work, so I'll just do little by little and get the shapes right, slowly but surely. We obviously have to get a few more things together, and yep, there's the sun going down, of course. What I'm planning on doing now is going in here and putting in some more supports, well, being the first supports, to pretend like it's being held inside the mountain, you know, so that the side pieces aren't going out. that they look like they're supporting it, you know? So we'll probably do some of these vertical spruce pillars like this. Alrighty, we slept the night away, and I want to quickly get back to what I was saying there. So what we've done is we've gone ahead and we're going to go and place in some of these vertical support things like this. And I think we'll kind of do them just around here where I think they should go, but eventually we'll change them around. We'll add in the rest, depending on how things turn out. So we're probably going to be changing over from some stone brick, and we're going to be doing what I said we'll do some stone, but maybe we'll do some planks and stuff over there. I think that could be kind of cool to just make it look a little bit more built, I guess, than what the stone would have. And it'll also kind of match the door like that there as well. So aside from that, I think overall this should start to come together now, I think. And I'm not too sure whether we'll actually get the boat in today, but I want to just kind of get this right, and then the boat should be, I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be cool either way. But yeah, we should get this, yeah, we can't really do the roof right now because we put some stairs in there. We're not too sure how that'll go, so maybe we'll just leave it. It'll be tough, but I think we might just leave it and then figure out the roof. Alrighty guys, so we're at the top of this tower, and we ended up finishing off that little piece of that stuff inside there. And I was just standing up here having a look out at some things. And what I want to quickly do is I want to sleep the night away, and I thought we may as well just do a little bit of a lighter flight down there. See how good do we go? That's alright. Yeah, I'm meant to crash like that. We'll quickly sleep this night away, and then I'll show you exactly what's going on inside of there. And we're not really going to do what I said I was going to do inside there, necessarily. I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. Yeah, that didn't work. Let's quickly jump to the top of this, and we can fly in. But yeah, what I was saying, we were doing some supports, and we might just... Oh, yeah, that's not really working. And how about here? Yeah, we'll wait a little bit for these supports, actually, because I want to do the outside piece first, maybe. Just because I think it'll look a little bit better, and I ended up logging back in. You can see there's some stuff around there. But yeah, I've gone ahead, I've put some of the stuff in here. I think it's looking alright, and eventually we'll end up just slabbing down the bottom here, and maybe we could do some sort of a thing here, because I can hear some lava. Yeah. Good thing there's no wood there, but yeah, whatever. We'll put a torch down there just to clear it up, and we'll have to replace that thing there, and perfect. Good. Alright. So, we also need to put in some stairs, and, oh, that was why I was up there. I wanted to get some ladders so we could get in to make our life a little bit easier. And not only that, it'll also look a little bit more realistic, because this would have construction workers coming in and out, or whatever the workers would be in there. So, we may as well just ender pearl out and fly away. And the next thing we have to do, of course, will be the front entrance. So, I think it should be relatively simple. We just want to get a simple arch. Let's just go back up here and go up to the top of these stairs. So what we want to do is we want to go up, probably up to around about that spruce tree, maybe halfway up of it, and just kind of do like a normal plain arch, maybe even a little bit lower. And we want to do that archway like that, and then I don't know if we're going to go make doors for them or not. I did originally, but I think it might be a little bit weird. Although I think, as far as it's concerned, I think we should probably do a secret one with doors and keep this one without doors, because it's more of a city thing, and I'd rather have a look inside as we're going in, because I've kind of had a thought about how we would work when we go around. So, you know, as we walk, we might look in there, and it's a little bit nicer. So we have to just kind of work that out as we go. But I want to just quickly show you guys exactly what happened to me. I was standing around here. I've got to creep it on this side and on that side there, and let's just quickly do this and see how high we want to go. I'm not 100% certain with this just yet, but I mean, we may as well give it a try. Actually, let's just quickly check how high this actually is. We'll change over to our chest plate before I get super annoyed with that stuff. But yeah, let's quickly check it out, because actually, not only the height, but also we can see if we want to use oak instead to keep it looking like the city. Yeah, we definitely want to change it over to oak wood. It looks just a little bit out of place. Now, with this arch, what I think I'll do is I'll do it off camera, because I don't think it's too much. There you go. I'm not too sure how well you can actually see this, but we've got ourselves our arch there, and I thought I'd put an andesite block in the middle just to look like they kind of connected up. And coincidentally, that tree was in the middle there, and it made it a little bit easier for us to line things up, which is kind of cool. Now, the next thing we're going to have to do is probably remove some of these trees and also create our outside part of this, like, bulb, because we have to fit this in with the rest of the city, but yeah, I'm not too sure whether bulb is a word, but it's descriptive enough for you guys to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I'm going to remove that bit of dirt and stuff in there and all that around there, and I'm going to kind of slant the roof down a little bit maybe towards that, but I'm not too sure whether we will do that right now. What I'm going to do right now is what I planned on doing earlier, which was putting in these supports. Because obviously, yeah, that'll make a little bit more sense to get now that we kind of know where the roof is. So we want to kind of just make them a little bit nicer and kind of, it also will get a little bit less blocky because I feel like it's a bit too blocky for me at the moment. Obviously putting in a few slabs and stairs will help us over time, but I think this will do a good bit of work for itself now. So let's go around to the other side and match these up. So we'll pull them across here. Is that right? Let me just check. Yeah, there's obviously some things missing. That's not the same as that side there. Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. We'll work that out a bit later. So we need to put this around here and put that up all the way to the top, is it? Yep. And then the next one should go around this side here, and it'll go up all the way to the top as well. We'll have to eventually remove these blocks here. Yep, like that and like that. And we'll do the same to the other side, may as well. So these are the sorts of things that I think really add to just getting your build to look a little bit nicer, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of makes them pop a little bit better and kind of just brings them out a little bit. So the next step will be now adding in the archways, and they'll go, I think we'll do it around there. We do it like that. Definitely not like that. We'll just break those up again, and we'll try it again like that, and go all the way up, because this will not work the normal way. Of course, I've missed that. Alright, let's go like that, and see how this works. Like that, and we'll do it again, and just, I think it probably will be the right height right now, maybe. We'll have to just have a look. Obviously, just trial and error stuff as per usual. Let's check it out quick. And we'll have to just run up to the top. I think this is where it's gonna work. So yeah, this is where it gets really, really tedious, you know what I mean? When you realize that it doesn't, oh no, that's gonna be darker, not not spruce. It just looks really, really silly. But yeah, that's fine. We'll still work it out. I think we'll just do one more stair there, and we'll do the support across, and I'm not too sure actually with this roof over here. You know what, guys? I think I will leave it at that, because I think we can get it on the next episode. Because this episode, I've kind of actually gone through quite a bit of time of getting stuff done, and I think we just need a little bit more time to kind of sit back, think about it, and just make sure we're doing everything the way we actually want to do it. But overall, I think the idea is going to be quite a sweet idea. So let me know what you think about this idea and what you think we could do in here, and just any little sorts of things you think I can improve on around here. And just overall, I think it's got a lot of room for improvement. So let me know, guys. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.